So what my point is that in a production environment, when you make a production checklist, the production manager would be telling the overview of his or her department, how they are working smoothly on daily basis, starting from receiving the order of the production plan till the end of it, till they deliver the product. Which clause represent that area first? That should be on the top. So can you tell me which clause mentions all of the production standards, floor management, any changes to the floor? Which clause is the major one?
Would it be 8.6?
So 8.6 is the end of it. That's final release. 8.6 is the end of it, that final release in which you need to verify if they have done everything as required and is it ready to go to the customer. But where are they discussing the whole production in the standard? The product standards, process standards, service standards, monitoring and measurement of your services, management of the floor.
9.1?
So that's only the monitoring and measurement. My friend, see, this is the title. 851 is the title, control of production and service. This is the title. See, the title says it all. You really do not need to think a lot. Are you getting this thing?
Mm-hmm.
So for you to start with, what you're going to do is you're going to write these clauses on the top, all of these, because this is my major production clause. I need to make more space to paste. No, to make a little more space. So I will put all of my 851 till 8.6 on the top. That's the first thing I like to verify. Okay. And then logically speaking, once they will be responding on that, then this 8.7 will come into play. Any changes, any non-conformity. So during the normal production, when things go wrong, how do they manage it? So that's my 8.7, right? And if you may recall, I told you that 8.7 will go in tandem with 10.2. So you cannot ignore my 10.2 here. You need to put the 10.2 clause. That's my natural way of working on the production floor. I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to take off my, so anything that goes wrong, what for non-conforming product, what do you do? How do you manage it? This is my primary clauses over which I'll base my production on, right? And then, yes, you can find out, okay, this question was there. You can find out that any changes to the contract, what's your role in that? That's fine. You can find out about this thing. Okay. But even before getting to the changes of the contract, what is your role? I would like to have an input regarding their calibration procedure. They should be aware of 7.1.5. Okay. The 7.1.5, they should be well aware because they would be using all the monitoring and measuring resources. So they should be aware about the calibration procedure. And then I can check on their awareness with the people. I think you covered that. Awareness, yeah. So access documentation, how are they aware? This thing can come now. Okay. And then, yes, I can go for the 824, and that's how I should look like. It should look like. So I'm glad that you guys got the idea regarding the major clauses, but it's just the sequence that you need to understand. So from day one, when you people will be acting and when you people will be making the checklist as auditor, you need to think in a structured manner. A structured manner means that the input of one clause can be the output to the other clause. Okay, or the output of the one clause can be the input to the other clause. So when you are going with the 851, 852, so this is a logical sequence. So I, as a production manager, will be explaining you that that's how I operate. These are my production, and you, as an auditor, should have the idea that these are the clauses which are mapping over my responses. Okay, and then you will ask, okay, what do you do when things got non-conforming, any substandard, and then how do you take action, a corrective action, or root cause analysis, and then okay, fine, how do you calibrate, take care of your measuring and test equipment, very obvious. And then this is basically about awareness. Awareness of the production staff. I may meet them and I can ask them different questions uh, about that. And that basically, and then I can jump on the other uh, small areas in the production, which I may be doing on need basis. I may be involved in changes to the production, any change that may have happen. And one other thing that I like to highlight is that equally good clause to start with is there are two other clauses that I can start my audit with is yeah. So I can also start my audit with 6.2 objectives. What objectives are set for production? That is another good approach. And then I can also ask, so my 851 is also uh, goes in tandem with 8.1. So 8.1 also talks about, generally speaking, about a lot of activities about the production. It talks about the whole layout of the whole process flow. But again, 8.1 is equally good clause to start with along with 851. But 851 is pretty specific to the production activities. We got it, everyone? Getting the idea? Okay.